Guys, welcome back to Wheel Hobby. Here we've got another episode. We'll be showing you a bit more on the outside line frame. We've got the turbo ready to go on, GT28.
GT2871 with a 3-inch V-band flange on the other side. Hopefully that should make life easy fitting it. Well, fitting the downpipe. It's going to get me a few quid back. Yeah, genuine cat. So we've got the downpipe itself. I'll pull it out so you guys can see it in the light. It's a nice downpipe.
Don't mock the welds, guys.
No, it's a nice downpipe, to be fair, guys. Yeah.
Made by yours truly.
Then we got the intake pipe.
That's just a Franklin.
Yeah, that's just a...
Once a rework that does.
Yeah, it's alright. It is what it is at the end of the day. You find what you can use and you get the car going, don't you? You got from me an engagement ring. All about.
Yeah, I think I got a size too big though, mate. Yeah.
Alright, Sean.
Alright, guys.
How are we doing?
Not too bad, mate.
Tell us what you do, Sean.
I work at Studio 13 and we do car audio and in-stores. Big bass is what we like to do.
Yeah.
Loud systems.
You do all camper van stuff as well, don't you?
Camper vans and...
fitting the windows and the interiors and stuff?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
If it's modified, we do it.
Yeah. So between the custom car stuff in here with the engines and conversions and builds and stuff like that, and you guys next door,
yeah,
you can basically do everything around here.
Anything.
That's it then.
Yeah, so basically, guys, this is Sean, who I mentioned in the video about
who's going to be doing the van, yeah.
Doing the build for me.
What was the van's nickname?
Bed haul. No, what was it? Bed hauler?
Bed hauler?
No, it wasn't.
That sounds wrong, that.
I'll tell you what. What we'll do. Let's let the viewers suggest a name.
Yeah, what we need is a decent nickname for Gary's van.
Yeah.
For Gary's Mark IV van.
No sarcastic stuff. This is going to be something that's going to stick.
So it'll stick now.
Yeah.
So what we're doing now, guys, we've just been cleaning.
So basically, as people the viewers seen, we had the turbo out before, and obviously we knew this stud was broke. But on getting this side out, typically this one went as well.
Yeah.
So, unlike Dean, I'm just getting it all ready to...
Can't help yourself, can you?
Get it, yeah, so I'll just run you guys by what Dean actually did. Previous build he did, he had a snap stud, I think it was that one there on the end.
It was that one, it was that end, but yeah.
Basically, let me just get you something just to demonstrate. Right. Now, most people, they're not silly, and they know that everything metal on the engine is an earthing point. So Dean, not thinking, he thought that he had to put a screwdriver in like that.
For some unknown reason, I had to earth the snapped stud.
So while his screwdriver...
It's funny that, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah, just a little bit, mate.
Yeah. So while his screwdriver was in holding the stud and there's earth clamp there,
I clamped it with something and I was trying to weld in there at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
His face was a
This is
picture
why I
when
clean windows for a living.
Yeah, you might better off staying doing windows.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Welding studs.
Yeah. So they've just been cleaned up. There was a load of oil kicking around there. So
just wait for the brake cleaner to evaporate a bit more before we go getting any sparks around the place.
Do you want me to get you a bigger screwdriver so you can clamp to it like Gary?
No, I'm doing it, mate. Not Dean.
Gary, make sure you earth that stud.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll earth it here, shall I?
Yeah, that'll do.
Right here.
That'll create some sparks.
Right here on the post.
Yeah, right there.
Well, it'll probably write most of the electronic system off, but I mean, hey ho. Do anything, mate.
You can do it if you put your back into it. Hey.
It'll work a lot better with the screwdriver.
It's making the right noises.
Way of doing it, isn't it?
So he's pulled the weld up.
Yes and no.
So,
well, no. I'm just going to snap into it. Yeah, it's just snapping.
I think you need to let it cool.
No, it's cooling.
It's cooling now.
No, I didn't get a good bite on the bloody bolt.
No.
I think it actually took to the aluminium first, didn't it?
Right.
That's the problem.
You just have to keep going with it. It's one of these things, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get it in a bit. So with us, you don't get no bull, as you might say. At the end of the day, if we try one thing and it fails, we're not gonna try and turn around and say, oh, we know it all. You know, we're the best at what we're trying to do here. So anyway, welding the bolts on has failed anyway. So the studs in it are snapped quite deep in, so we're struggling to get a penetrative weld on the actual snap part of the stud. What are we going to try, guys?
Centre punch.
Centre punch?
Yeah, I need to put actually a tip on it first.
Okay.
Centre punch the snap stud, get a small drill bit, probably 3 mil,
yeah,
and then drill straight down through it.
Okay.
So it should allow heat, and it should depressure the actual friction of the bolt in there, and I normally just use a Torx bit or something, tap that in, and normally they come straight out. So
yeah.
let's just see if Dean's car plays ball. Otherwise, I've got a number to the local scrapman. So
right then. So it's Monday morning. A nice refreshing Sunday. Father's 50th birthday. I'm just pulling up to Hillthorpe Customs now. Hopefully get some more work done on this Saab. So we got all the small studs out finally. One of them decided it was going to be a bit of a pig, so we had to weld a nut over it, and we got that again, and we got that one out. So
could you actually use that for bolting something up? Actually, no, couldn't I?
Well, it's custom.
As I'm a recyclable person,
it's custom, isn't it?
Yeah.
So to gain access to the driver's side engine mount, you have to remove this tray here. And there's 2 bolts just on the chassis leg, and I do believe there's 3 bolts on the front face of the engine block. So it's just little 8mm, 8 mils holding straight on. She's had a go-go.
I told you the gun's useless.
Ratchet there.
You have to do it by hand, mate.
Ratchet.
I wouldn't do that.
Some may say a monkey mechanic. YouTube mechanic, maybe?
We need a voiceover.
Yeah.
Here we see Dean ready to pounce.
Do it now then. What's he doing now?
He's swapping out the other phone.
It is. So now we've just got 3 8mm Allen drivers to take off, and then that's the front engine mount off. Basically, as Gary explained previously, it's that top right section of the alley mount that needs trimming back. basically you will not get an intake pipe on a GT28 on a stock manifold with that there. So that's what needs. So that's what we do. Yeah, here's one already done.
So basically it all sticks out here. You just chop it all off. And that's it.
Job done.
Yeah.
So we've got the trimmed mount back on. That's all on. Just when you think you're making some headway, turbo's on, manifold's on, downpipe's on. Don't do a me and leave the power steering pump down there so you can't get it past anything. So chances are now I'm going to have to remove the turbo again, or that bottom water hose minimum, to get that power steering pump back up here out of the way. So don't do a Dean.
He's going to get someone to come over and...
So we've got the turbo all mounted up. Finally, at long last.
If you did more than like 3 hours work a day, then you'd finished on
So I've got the centre section off the car now. We've got the 3-inch to there and the standard back section there, which I may change at some point, but we'll see how that goes. I currently didn't have the bends to do the job, and I'd quite like the car to be as quiet as possible anyway. I'm done with the old chavvy days of big 3-inch exhausts annoying all of my neighbours and waking my little baby up, so I'm all for giving that a go. We're going to get this seam welded up now. So at the moment it's just spot welded together. It's handy to use a transmission jack when making exhaust parts up.
Right guys, Dean's got a bit further on this car now. So as he says, he just rolls the...
the crap just rolls out of my mouth. So yeah, we'll give you a bit of a lowdown of what we've done. So obviously, as you know, we've been fitting a T28 turbocharger. It's a Chinese turbo. They're only like 115 quid off eBay. I think they're quite a nice upgrade because they do make decent power. You're talking sort of over 300 horsepower with one of these. You can modify the standard T25 oil feed pipe. It's just a case of manipulating it slightly. Obviously that's all on. The stock oil return, we just had to back out the thing, what's that called, Gary? The oil return. The flange,
I'm speechless.
The flange of flanges. I don't know.
Could
Yeah,
be a
anyway.
flange.
Yeah.
Don't look
So,
like
so what are you settling for, Dean? What are you calling
It's
it?
not a flange.
I'm settling for the thing inside the flange. So that's all on. The downpipe that Gary made, which I showed you before, I've just tack welded them on. The stock exhaust hangers, again manipulated to a V-band. The send section, which I showed you before. There we have it.
Would have been ideal for some nice 45 bends, but at the end of the day, we're doing it for what we've got here.
On a budget, so
yeah.
getting it in.
And then back up to a standard back box.
And that's it for now.
Very interesting to see what it sounds like.
That's it for this episode of Wheel Hobbies. In the next episode, we'll be...
All I can see is a shadow. There we go.
In the next episode, we'll be fitting some fuel injectors, a fuel pump,
T7 APC
T7
mod.
APC.
How easy it is to do direct on a Saab.
Yeah,
2 pins. Don't even have to cut or solder no wires.
And then we've unboxed the intercooler. What have I done with that? Where's that? There we go. So we'll be doing a video on a intercooler upgrade with solid boost pipes, 2.5-inch stainless steel boost pipes. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more regular videos. Sean's on about possible future builds of a
Yeah, I might put a Saab lump in a caddy.
Saab lump in a Volkswagen Caddy. If you want to see that, that's going to be happening at Studio 13. Full sound system install, more than likely.
It'll be a full build, that
It'll
one.
be
8 weeks, me and Gary will finish that.
8 weeks.
I'll have to clear my diary.
Cheers, guys. See you soon.
See you later.
Right. Dean, have you seen the camera anywhere?
Up here.
Don't know. Where you gone?
I
think I left it on the scuttle panel somewhere.
Wait, what are you doing up there?
I'm looking for this camera.
It's... yeah, Dean, I've got it, mate.